Good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss about exception handling in Java programming language. Before knowing about what exception handling, let us understand what is an exception. Exception is a situation or an event that occurs during the execution of a program and that stops the normal flow of the program. So when there arises a situation to abnormally stop a program, then that is considered as an exception. So exceptions are the bugs or errors that we don't want to occur. We don't want to occur in our program and that restrict our program from normal execution of the code. So these kind of situations are refers to the exceptions. Basically there are different kinds of errors in Java programming language. So what kind of errors are there in Java programming language are compile time error, runtime errors, logical errors. So the situations in which we got the exceptions are compile time errors. So what are compile time errors are? The errors that are related with syntactical issues. That is, when we have written a code, there are some syntactical mistakes in the code. They are identified by the JVM and informed to the programmer at compile time. Those kind of errors are called as compile time errors. The kind of exceptions that are raised when compile time errors are occurred in our program are called as compile time exceptions. Runtime errors. The errors representing inefficiency of the compiler system to execute a particular statement, and the errors which doesn't understand by the compiler at the time of compiling and displays only at the time of runtime. These kind of errors are called as runtime errors. For example, runtime errors are errors that occur while we successfully complete our program and we are trying to run our program. Then there arises any error. That kind of errors are called as runtime errors. For example, if we define a main method without string args, the program will be run as normal, compile as normal as other programs we have compiled, but the error will rise at the runtime because the main method will come into the execution at the time of runtime. So then only it will checks for the parameter list. So the the error will rise at runtime. So that kind of errors are called as runtime errors. Take some other situation in which we got runtime errors are if we are performing arithmetic operations between two numbers. So when we are performing a division, we have taken as the second number unknowingly as 0. Divide by 0 is not possible in mathematics. As well as in programming also, divide by 0 is not possible because anything divided by 0 is infinite. So displaying of infinite is not possible. So that mistake in the program logic is not identified at compile time. So that those kind of mistakes that are present in programming are called as runtime errors. So what are compile time errors and what are runtime errors? The errors which are identified at compile time, that is when we press Java C program name, if there is any syntactical issue that is represented by the compiler, informed by the compiler at which line we got the error, that kind of errors occurred in the programming are called as compile time errors. After successful compilation, that is after Java compilation of the statement Java C program name .java, when we try to execute the program, that is Java space program name, if there occurs any error, the kind of errors are called as runtime errors. Logical errors. These errors are the errors which cause due to the logical mistakes, logically wrong mistakes that are done by the programmer. If you define a program with logically wrong, that may cause to arise a logical error. These errors are also happened at runtime. Logical errors are generally happened at runtime. Why? Because logical errors are identified when we run the program only. That's why logical errors are runtime errors. For example, if we define a statement to calculate salary of an employee, salary is equal to salary plus salary into 15 by 100. So the first statement of salary is equal to salary plus salary by 15 by salary into 15 by 100. It does not place it after the plus. We have to place the whole statement into the braces. That is the logical mistake. It doesn't have any syntactical issue. While calculating after compilation, while the statement is executed, then there arises a logical mistake. So these kind of mistakes are called as logical errors that are occurred in programming. So actually we should write this statement as salary into salary plus open brace salary into 15 by 100. This is the correct statement we have to use. So these types of error identified by the compiler only at the runtime, and these are not identified by the JVM. So these kind of errors are called as logical errors. So to avoid, now what is exception handling? Up to now we have discussed about what are different kind of exceptions that arise at programming while we are working with the programs. So how to handle those abnormal situations? The mechanism of handling the exceptions, the exceptions from abnormal termination of programming is called as exception handling. To avoid abnormal termination in a program, we use exception handling. To handle the exceptions, we can use the keywords try, catch, throw, throws. These are all the 4 keywords we use to handle the exceptions. In Java programming, when an exception rises in a program, JVM propagates the exception in the form of an object. So exception classes. So to handle the exceptions, they present there exist some exception classes in Java programming language in the package java.lang package. So in java.lang package, we are having some exception handling some exception classes to handle the exception situations that rise in the program. Now let us understand the types of exceptions that may rise in the Java programming language. There are 2 different kinds of exceptions in Java programming language. One is checked exceptions and another one is unchecked exceptions. The exceptions which rise at compile time in Java programming language are called as checked exceptions. The exceptions which are raised at compile time are called as checked exceptions. That is, all the compile time errors are called as checked exceptions. Unchecked exceptions, the exceptions which are not checked at compile time and which may rise at runtime are known as unchecked exceptions. So this is the hierarchy of the exceptions: checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. As we know, java.lang is a package which contains all the exception classes. So for all the exception classes, throwable class is the main class, and throwable class, there are 2 different types of classes. One is exception class, another one is error class. In exception classes, there are 2 types of exceptions: checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. Checked exceptions are the compile time exceptions. So the compile time exceptions and some of the built-in exceptions of compile time exceptions are IO exception, class not found exception, SQL exception. And the runtime exceptions are arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, number format exception, and index out of bounds exception. And index out of bound exceptions are also two kinds. One is array index out of bounds exception, and the other one is string index out of bound exception. So all the exceptions of checked and unchecked exceptions, built-in exceptions, checked and unchecked built-in exceptions are present in exception class. And errors, what are errors and how we can handle them? Errors are not handled by us. We cannot handle the errors. Errors are the mistakes that cannot be handled in Java programming language. So what kind of errors we cannot handle? Virtual machine error that rises at virtual machine, out of memory error, and stack overflow error. These kind of errors could not be handled by us. So these kind of errors are called as, these kind of mistakes are called as errors. So only we can handle the exceptions, which are checked exceptions and runtime exceptions. So we can handle the checked exceptions or unchecked exceptions that are present in our program by using the four types of keywords: try keyword, catch keyword, throw keyword, and throws keyword. The syntax of the try keyword is, that is, when we use try keyword in our program to handle the exception is when we expect that in the set of in the block of statements we expect there may be a chance to have an exception. We place the set of statements in try block, and the catch block is followed by the try block, and that catch block handles the exception raised at the set of code which is placed in try block. Until that is when the exception is raised in the try block set of statements, that raised exception is handled at catch block. So every catch block must be preceded by a try block. Without having a try block, the programmer need not to write the catch block. Catch block must and should be preceded by a try block. The throw exception keyword is used to throw an exception within the method. So that is the syntax to throw an exception is throw exception name. And the other keyword to handle the exception we use is throws. Throws keyword is used to declare the exception, that is, in a set of at a specified method. If we are expecting any mistake, if we are expecting any exception is raised, then the method name is followed by the throws exception class name. That is, the throws keyword is used for declaring an exception at a method declaration. At a method name. The method name is followed by the throws keyword, and exception class name is written which exception type is we are expecting, and method code is right as it is as the all the methods are written. So these are all the patterns in which we can handle exceptions in Java programming language. Thank you. By using the throws keyword, we can declare multiple exceptions also.